Hey there freaks, and welcome back to NES Tips this week. We're going to bring you the originality of David Crane's A Boy and His Blob. No, not Dr. Crane. We're talking about David Crane. Let's go ahead and fix it. Now that we got that taken care of, let's go ahead and see what we need to do in the game to get to the end of the game. So, here's what you're going to do. Go from the streets to the subway, and underground you'll be waterbound. You go back to the streets and the skies to the plains, through cornfield rows and factory woes. Hit the wasteland and finally the cave for the Blobolonia save. Whew. But to do that, you need to feed different beans to your buddy Blobber, to make holes to go low and ladders to give you more vert, torches that burn and beans to learn. So let's go through this quick to get vitamins for the sick. Alright, you get that? Whoa, bad game face. Maybe I'll go a little slower. Here we go. Yeah, got it. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, how was that? Better game face. We can always pause and rewind. Alright, let's hear it for silliness. After collecting your first treasure, you want to go to the third screen on the subway and make your hole to get the next treasure, and then head right. When you get to a ledge, find an item that will help you fall safely. When you get down there at the bottom, go ahead and grab your treasure and then burn the spider webs that you see. Then you want to find an item that will cover your head because there will be falling rocks coming up. Then grab your treasure and you can fall safely to the next portion. And here's where you'll get to use a very useful item for the first time. It's a trampoline. Yep, tangerine equals trampoline. Yeah, rhymes. That's awesome. Anyway, you can get your treasures that are high up in the air that way. Speaking of up in the air, when you get to a portion that looks like this, before you drop down with your hole here, make sure to search above your head. There's probably something there. When you get here, use your bubble to fall down into the water safely so you won't perish. Now, there's lots of treasures under here, and there's one specifically on the floor that I like to wait till the end to get. I like to go ahead and get all the treasures around the top first. That way, if I get to the point right here with the spikes, and I grab the treasure and then pop the bubble, I'll have all the treasure and won't have to go back down and mess with it. When you find your way up out of the water, cross this gap using your bridge, and then get above where you're at with the trampoline to get extra jelly beans. Make your way back over and... whoa, how are we supposed to get back over there? Well, let's get up there with our trampoline, and then maybe, just maybe, we can use a hole to drop down onto that ledge. Sounds good. Then when you get up here, go all the way up. Keep holding up on your trampoline. Get to the top, and make sure to whistle for Blobbert before you make him catch up. When you get here to grab your treasure, you can drop through with your hole to get more treasure. If you're good, you can use the exact same hole without using another jelly bean. When you get to that portion, you're just going to be on straight business, and it'll take you straight here. Just grabbing a couple treasures on the way, trampolines, ladders, etc., etc. And when you get over here, you need to get this bag because it has what you need, the lime jelly beans, which have keys. 2 keys, but it's only 1 key. You only use it once as far as I've ever found. Anyway, get across here with your bridge or whatever means you need, and then you want to use a jack on this. You can turn your blob into a jack, knock the sewer lid out of the way, and you'll be able to get back to the surface where you started from. Pretty awesome. Use your ladder to get up. Get to the health food store, and depending on how many you collected in treasure is how many you'll get in your assortment. And you'll go soaring off onto the next level. Pretty awesome. I'd like to take a minute here to talk about something that you're going to run into brand new. The peppermints. From here on out, you're going to see peppermints. Well, you'll see a couple, but if you look hard, you'll see a lot. The main way you're going to find them is using your trampoline to jump up into the air to the next screen above you. There's a lot of them. You find 5 of them, extra man. 5 of them, extra man. 5 of them, you get the point. It's pretty awesome. Look for them if you can, because you might need them for these upcoming parts that are pretty tough. After making your way through the bouncing marshmallows that you run into, you're going to have to take out cherry bombs. Take those out with your Vita Blaster by aiming straight up. You're going to have 3 screens of these, and if any one of them hits the ground, you're going to lose a man. On the very last screen, there's going to be one that's so close that you're going to have to shoot it sideways instead of up. Now, the next part you're going to come up to is popcorn, bouncing everywhere. Yep, all over the place. There will be a point where you're going to have to use your Vita Blaster to get rid of some to get by because it's so quick. But it shouldn't be too difficult. When you get in front of the factory, look above you. Use your trampoline because you just might find some peppermints. You never know. Once you get inside the factory, you can either go to the right and shoot all the marshmallows and maybe get some peppermints, or go above and shut off the conveyor belts. That will work just fine. Make sure to make the blob catch up so you can fall safely. When you get to the caves, you're going to come upon a machine after the teeth. Now this machine's hurling things upwards, so you can just sit there and shoot them all. Just get rid of them all, and then you'll be able to go by. Oh, this just in from a reliable source. Apparently, the room before that, you can make a hole in the ground and go down, and you'll actually have a lever down there where you can shut the machine off as well. Now that's pretty cool. I like that. If you find an entrance that you go up to and find some fast teeth, don't bother. On the other side is 1 peppermint, and usually you lose men more often than not. See? Look, it happens. After you decide not to do that, if you don't, you go down and get past the other teeth, and you'll eventually come upon gingerbread men. You're fine now. You're right at the end of the game. And you'll see a keyhole. Feed your blob the lime, and the key will open the door. Once you whistle for him, you want to knock over the vitamins up there by tossing him a jack. An apple jack, if you will. Get a running start to make sure it tosses far enough to reach him. Well, hopefully you learned something that you didn't know before this week. It's a pretty cool game. It does get frustrating if you don't know exactly what to do. So hopefully this will help steer you in the right direction. See y'all next week, freaks.